and we are in here.
Hey.
In 3, 2, 1. Hey, you know what? Why do they do that, bro?
What? Do the countdown?
In movies, like when they're gonna hit that little thing with the numbers, and they say 3, and then the 2 is silent, and the 1 is silent.
So their voice doesn't get caught. That's why.
Okay.
It could get caught and then that and mess up the whole live.
Do you think it would be cool for us to have a teleprompter?
Well, I mean, if this would be scripted, then yeah, I suppose.
Scripted, huh?
That's the only reason you would have a teleprompter if it's scripted.
We should write our shows down and
Damn.
rehearse. What do you think?
I use ChatGPT.
Heck no, man. You know how many people are using that? And there's ChatGPT. My son is always telling me, use that, Dad. Use that. Do this, Dad. You can make your post, Dad.
Hey, shout out to Jay.
All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out, son. I love you wherever you're at.
I use ChatGPT to write dirty novels. I could sell them online.
You know what? Your mouth is getting more foul every episode. You better stop it.
I got good stories.
Yeah.
The ladies love it.
We don't want to hear your dirty stories, bro.
It has a lot to do with with the Mexicas and
Shut the hell up. You don't know nothing about the Mexica. You better be quiet. Anyways, welcome in, everybody. I appreciate you guys being here. I hope you guys had a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful last couple of days. I don't want to say weekend because I know you ain't weak. But I hope you had a good. I hope you had a.
You did there.
I hope. you cut me off, fool. Every time I'm talking, you're like a hype man. But anyways, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I hope you had a good weekend though. For all BS aside, I hope you had a good weekend. Enjoyed it with your family. I know you guys celebrated Estar.
Estar.
Well, Easter. They call it Easter. But,
Easter.
You know, yeah, Easter. The resurrection. You know, hey. But I hope you guys had a good time with your family, you know, whatever you guys did. I don't really celebrate that, but NORBEEZ found some eggs on his chin.
Hey.
So
hey, I celebrate the other part of that.
Here we go. Let's hear this joke. Hurry up. Hurry up. Let's hear this joke. Get it out of your system.
Is the time of procreation. Hey.
Stop it.
Well, that's what it is, right?
Anyways,
you got eggs.
I'd like to give a special shout out to the homie Buddha, Barrio Norwalk, his little brother that came and got tatted.
Shout out to Buddha.
He hung in there like a man, got his neck blasted up. That's dope. Right. Buddha also got tatted too. I appreciate you, homie, for coming through.
No numbing cream.
No numbing cream.
Nope.
Serio. But yeah, shout out to the homies right there from Norwalk. I appreciate you, Vatos, always. I want to give another special shout out to the homie Parra. I met up with Parra.
Shout out to Parra.
He came all the way down here from the Bay to have a good time with his family. So I appreciate you, homie. I hope you like your tattoo too. Your tattoo too. I hope you like your tattoo that I did for you, homie. I appreciate you, homeboy. Always respectful. He's a very respectful dude.
Hey man, how come you didn't invite me when you had all these guests over here?
Hey, I always invite you, fool. It's not my fault that you're with your vato.
You didn't tell me Sala's coming through.
No, I did tell you. Anyways, special shout out for the homies and all you guys. Shout out to all you guys. The Red Cat, I see you, homie. Tweety, go Sosa Music. I appreciate you. Hey. Mary Lou, always a pleasure, Mary Lou. We got Miguel. What's up, Miguel Mendoza?
Lonnie.
Hey, Miguel Mendoza Rodriguez. Dang, he has a long ass name, homie. Did you see his name?
No, that's just 3 names.
Oh, hey, and shout out to the homie Ese Boxer. Lonnie Cruz. Yeah, I met the homie this weekend too.
What?
Yeah, he was over here too.
Yeah, bro. All right.
Be quiet, NORBEEZ. You would have been scared to be kicking it with gang members. You better stop it. Speaking of gang members, shout out to Niner gang member. I appreciate you, Carlos. Hey. Carlos Sabelos, all the way up north. I appreciate you, homie. I hope your dog is doing good, homie.
Me too.
Nothing but respect your way. A special shout out to that 714 Denise Castillo.
That's right.
In the house.
All the way from the OC.
All the way from the OC. She always represents too. I appreciate her. El Boo Boo, Angel Dust. Shout out to you. Perry Aguilar. Appreciate you guys too. Hey, thank you everybody for being in the chat. Oh, hey. Bunch Tattoo. If you're in the San Diego area and you want a miniature tattoo, go hit up the homie Bunch Tattoos. I'm just playing.
Hey, man, but you know what? Shout out to Bunch Tattoo because he's right, man. I always get left out. When you were with Bonds, you were with
Fool, shut up.
Southtown.
Norbeez,
I'm
I
like,
always invite you.
every
Fool. You better
time.
stop it, man. I always, and Jedi can vouch for this too, so you better stop it. Medicine, I see you. Infinity Carranzas, I appreciate you being here. Eileen
to Infinity.
Barajas, shout out to you too. I appreciate you too.
Shout out to Perry.
Okay, who else did I miss? Did I miss anybody?
Sam Hain girl.
Oh, Sam Hain girl's in the house. I appreciate you too. Sam Hain, Rootster. Yeah. Hey, oh, Para, I seen a video that you sent me, homie, of the other, some dude, and he's wearing a Pendleton. That's not the real Pendleton, homie. This one is.
Damn,
or
bro, you
or
just
the
hanging
color.
out with all the guys. I see
But,
all this. All right.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Pues, I see you. I see you.
Shout out to David.
What is SPLRG? 77. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oni. Oh, and Chosen.
Yes,
Chosen's in here too. SGV is in the house. Sangra.
Splurge.
Appreciate you too. Who else was that?
Splurge. I think it's Splurge.
Oh, okay, cool.
Splurge.
Oh, 805 Plumbing. Norbeez commercial.
Shout out to 805 Plumbing all the way from San Diego, on call 24/7. There's no pipe he can't drain. If he doesn't answer him, chances are he's laying pipe in San Diego.
Oh my God, Norbeez. Your commercials, fool, get crazier and crazier every time, homie. They get crazier and crazier every time. Hey, shout out to Lisa. I appreciate you, Lisa Duran. Welcome in. I hope you had a beautiful weekend.
Definitely. Shout out to all our unofficial sponsors.
Orale, we got Band M213. Saludos on Boyle Heights to East LA. That's right. Shout out to all the homies in Boyle Heights. Appreciate all you vatos. Who else do we got? I think we gave everybody a shout out.
Yeah, we got to stop because we do get some of the people that complain, man, you're shouting out for 10 minutes.
So what? I got to give everybody a shout out.
And that's just how much we love everybody that comes through.
Who's we? You better start showing some love to the chat.
But you know what? We say we love them, but I only see 26 likes right now out of more than 130.
Hey, you know
people.
what? Dang, we don't even get a lot of likes.
I don't know. We give them shout outs, but I think it's only the 26 we shout out. They hit the like button.
Hey, real quick. So I got struck out on my TikTok. I was about to hit 10K on this TikTok.
I know.
And I got struck out because of my etymology video, my breakdown of government words that they use or that we're used to using, and my the parasite video that I did on tumors and stuff like that. So they struck me out.
The music show, you got strikes on that one too.
On TikTok?
Yeah, when we did the music one on there.
You didn't tell me I had a strike.
What do you mean? They cut us off.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, they cut us off, and then they gave you a strike.
I had official strikes on my page, but anyways, they took my Marvelous Minds. But I made another one. If you guys could go ahead and follow me on TikTok, I do go live on there. I guess I need 100 followers or 1,000. I don't know how many followers you need on TikTok to go live. I don't remember. But if you guys could go ahead and give me a follow, it's Marvelous _Minds with a Z. So yeah, you guys could go ahead and search me up. I appreciate you guys. If you guys could go ahead and add me on there. And
shout out to Shoot for the Stars also.
Oh yeah, Shoot for the Stars. Amy, I hope you had a beautiful weekend. All right, let's get started.
Let me ask you, would you watch a reality TV show of Chicanos and Chicanas from the OC? You think that would be a good show?
What would the reality show be about?
It would just be like a bunch of
people fighting,
party crews that party.
There's no more party crews, so.
Oh well, like groups of friends that tend to go to one club in the OC.
There's not one club. 99 bottles. OG Mike's. There's not. Denise Castillo. If you could let us know who's in the what club is popping over there in OC. Everybody goes to 99 bottles, so I would say that, and that's pretty ghetto, homie. So if you get people from that little bar / kickback spot, you're gonna have some fighting, homie, and it's gonna be all bad.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
No, it's not gonna be. Well, I mean, if you like cheese, man.
For the ratings.
Well, I mean, yeah, ratings, but. I wouldn't be interested, homie. I honestly wouldn't.
If you guys see it, you would be interested.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would.
I wouldn't. I've seen all that drama, been through all that drama in real life, homie.
So you're telling me if Denise Castillo was in it and she was pulling some chick's hair and punching some dude in the bar?
Denise is a woman. She would not be on that show.
She's a lady?
Yeah, she's a woman. She's not a lady. She's a woman.
Hey.
She has more respect for herself than to go on a show like that. I know her.
Denise can say, let us know if you'll be on the show like that. Let us know.
Denise,
Marvelous says no,
Yeah,
because you're a woman. I
No,
say
'cause
yes
Denise knows her.
because it would be exciting.
A younger Hyena trying to tell Denise something.
I never said that.
Denise,
I never said
well,
that.
that's what's gonna happen on the show.
Okay.
You're gonna have the younger girls disrespecting the older women, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, she thinks she's all that. She's out the game already." And Denise is just
hear
gonna,
the drama.
all you're gonna hear,
Background?
the camera's gonna cut off, and you're just gonna hear, bam. Denise is she's gonna take off her heels and,
That's what I'm saying. It writes itself. It writes itself.
yeah. But why would you want to see that? No.
You know why I say that? Because
You know what?
We're
Why
watching.
don't-
You know why? Because
why
we're
don't-
watching clips of reality TV. It made me think
You know
about
what?
that.
Why don't you take a bunch of gang members out of prison or something,
Put 'em in the
or
house?
in the hood? No.
Call
Hey,
it big homie
you're not even
instead of
letting
big
me
brother.
talk. You're not even letting me talk, fool. You see, you took over the show, fool. Why don't you take them out and go show them some insects or something? Go take them to that beach that we went to, White Point.
Okay.
Go show them stuff
You
that they
didn't take
never
me there.
seen. You know what? Put them on a boat, homie, and teach them how to fish. Go do that. Stick them in the jungle. Stick them in the jungle,
Yeah,
homie.
yeah.
And let's see them earn all those cultura tattoos. Let's see that.
So instead of big brother, we call it big homie.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You want to start it or what? I'm down, fool. Don't just talk about it, Norbeez. You gotta be about it, fool.
Oh, I know.
All right. Well, you want to pick up some homies or what?
What would you call the OC show?
Listen.
I want to put that on the post.
Listen. Why are you saying OC? Why isn't that? How come LA's not there?
You know, because OC is nice. LA is really grungy.
So you're
dirty.
saying there's no real ones in OC
No,
or
OC
what?
is nice. It's clean.
So they don't
It's
have
a really nice, clean area.
Not every place in the OC is nice. They got barrios too. What are you talking
even
about?
the barrios are pretty nice and clean.
It's not about the street, homie. It's about the environment that you're in.
Yeah,
What are you talking about? They got
really
liquor
nice
stores too in
places.
OC.
They got really nice places there. That's all I'm saying. LA is a little grungy, dirty, beat down, tore down.
I don't know. You guys go ahead. I didn't even see what Denise wrote. See all that talking.
Wait,
right
did
there.
she even? I don't even know if she even responded.
I didn't even get to see either.
I don't think she did.
Hey, but you know what? We should pick up homies and do a survival show. That's what we should do. I'm being serious, boy.
I like it.
No, you know what we should do? You know what we should do? I got a better idea. We should pick up all these little hood rat podcasters, the ones that like to hide behind their camera.
Yeah.
And we should all get together. I'm down. We'll pick them up I'll pay for the van, and we'll go to each of their pads and pick them up.
Yeah.
And we'll go to the forest and see who's really a man.
Instead of Survivor,
And no. It's gonna be who comes back alive. Let's do that.
reindeer games.
For reals. Why not?
Ben,
You're not down? I'm not just talking, fool. I'm being like for real.
know,
And
really.
you're invited too. So what are you talking
we'll
about?
put a bunch of cameras on everybody's head and see it.
Cameras.
We'll
You're gonna be
strap them with cameras.
Hey, you're gonna be you're gonna be in the jungle too, fool, with some big old elephant leaf, an elephant leaf around your body, homie. You're gonna have to survive.
I'm gonna need a big elephant leaf to cover.
No, you're
this.
gonna need a little elephant leaf to cover that little monkey tail. All right. Anyways, come on, let's get to the show, man. You're talking about that already.
Okay.
For reals. Just for real. You crazy. Damn.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
I feel a little
All right.
embarrassed though, Marvelous.
Why?
Everybody in LA saw my nut in the sky. Nothing.
Hey, Norbeez, you need to stop, fool.
Did you see the rocket?
Get to the questions, fool. You're getting out of line already. Anyways, what's up, Ken? ¿Quién te importa? Welcome in, homie.
I'm just teasing everybody. All right. Hey, give me one second.
What do we got?
Let's see.
Hey, tell him, Ghost.
Let's see. We have first one of the night. We got all the way from Texas, Risky Business. He says, "What's up, vatos? Would you guys prefer to go to live life to the fullest and enjoy it, or live this life in hopes that the next one that is better and watch this one slip away? That's if we get another shot at it." Ooh, that's deep.
Read the first part real quick.
What's up, vatos? would you guys prefer to live life to the fullest and enjoy it, or live this life in hopes that the next one is better and watch this one's?
What do you think
slip
about that
away?
question? Not a long answer too, please.
I mean, it's deep. It's a deep question. I mean, for the most part, I mean, people say you got one life to live, but some people believe there's people resurrect. I don't know your person believes, Marvelous, but I like to think that we resurrect every time we get a deja vu feeling. I think that's our resurrection. That we just don't realize it when we think, wait a minute, didn't this just happen? And we just were reborn at that very moment to not repeat the same mistake.
What if we pass away in our lifetime and we don't realize that we passed away, or we just go into another dimension?
Or what if every single time we go to sleep, we always wake up in another dimension?
Let me tell you a little story. So one time this something happened,
Okay.
right? And our car got hit, right? Multiple rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Me and somebody else, right?
Yeah.
And they ran those little they're like these long sticks that they stick to the hole to see where the bullets went.
Oh, I didn't
Right?
know about that. Yeah.
And those bullets went through the seats, bro, where we were sitting. And I always think it sounds crazy. It's like a conspiracy probably thought or something like that. But I always think, man, what if we passed away that day? We didn't realize it. Because there's no way, homie, that
I've had those feelings.
those would not have hit both
I've had
of
those
us.
feelings. I had those feelings.
Yeah?
Too. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure I should have ended up in a ditch or something. But here I am. Okay.
Oh, that's a crazy life in West Hollywood, fool. You gotta watch out.
Hey, easy there. Easy
Anyways,
there.
I think that you should live your life to the fullest, homie. Always. You always gotta live your life to the fullest. No matter what. Yeah, so I mean that's my only answer I could think about, because I don't think that you should submit to anybody governing you, if that's what the question's referring to. I think that you should do your best, homie, or just do your best of your ability to make changes while you're here, homie. That's what I think and I feel. So
yeah,
I don't know if you feel the same way.
Pursue what you love to do. All right, next one is from Claudia Herrera. Says, hey guys, here recently the Dirty Dozen was released for the year. We get advice to eat fruits and veggies, but we also get exposed to a list like these with 100% pesticides exposure. What are your top healthiest fruits and veggies that aren't included in the list? NORBEEZ, can you make himself useful and Google the list if you guys don't know about it? Hey, okay, Claudia.
Hey.
Sure, boss.
Let me get them to work over here.
Let me look
Go
that
ahead and look up so we get it right.
Also, before I forget, shout out to everybody that's watching us on Twitch, especially Brownie199. We appreciate you for watching us over there on Twitch.
I appreciate that.
Let me look that up.
Hey, what's up? Ninja Magic is already blowing kisses to the girls.
Hey.
All right. Well, anyways, fruit is always a better option, and vegetables are always a better option. Make sure they have a seed when you get them. Make sure that they have carbon, that they're green.
Okay. The Dirty Dozen.
And what I mean when I say something like that, carbon based, is what I mean is say, for instance, you like onions in your stuff. Usually the red or purple onions are better than the white onions. Same. Go ahead.
Shout out to La Mexi and Pues. Okay, so we got I pulled up the 2026 Dirty Dozen. And okay, so far it's the list with the highest pesticide contamination. So at number 1, do you want me to go number 1 or go backwards?
Go backwards.
Go backwards?
Yeah, you like walking backwards anyway. Hey, shout out Christina Sedano. Christina Sedano.
Bella Sedano.
Bella Sedano.
All right, okay. We'll go with number 12, green beans. Oh, I did not know that.
You like green beans?
Yeah, I like green beans.
I love green beans.
Yeah. At number 11, bell and hot peppers.
No, wait. Green beans.
Green beans.
Yeah, I like green beans.
Yeah,
You know
like
what? I
green
got them confused with peas right now. But go ahead. And what was
Oh, yeah.
what was the other one?
Number 12 was green beans. Number 11 was bell and hot peppers.
Mhm.
Bell peppers, damn it.
Hey, peppers are really good for you, fool.
But they're according to the 30 dozen list, it's one of the most contaminated with pesticides.
Well, yeah, you know what they spray
I
with?
can't believe it though, because you know they have a natural wax to it. And then the seeds itself, the oils in it like are very like super healthy for us.
So when you're thinking about pesticides, bro, what are you thinking about?
I'm thinking
You're
like
thinking about just spraying?
yeah, spraying and
What about the water system
oh.
that goes internally into the fruit
Yeah.
or vegetable?
Mm,
Think about that.
that's true. All right, number 10 is blackberries.
Mm.
Number,
Norbeez likes the BlackBerry.
hey. Easy there. Number,
He had a BlackBerry phone. Go ahead.
no, I didn't. Number 9 is blueberries. Number 8 is cherries. I was never a cherry fan. You're a cherry fan?
Cherries?
Yeah.
Cherries are all right.
Yeah.
They're good.
No, 7 is pears. 6 is nectarines. Wait, nectarines aren't those like peaches also?
I mean, some would say yeah. I don't think they're peaches and nectar. I think they're different, bro.
Speaking about peaches, number 5 is peaches.
Okay.
Number 4 is grapes. Number 3 is kale, collard, and mustard greens. Number 2, and this is my favorite one, spinach.
You like spinach?
I like spinach.
You know what? My grandma always used to make the spinach. She used to buy the spinach in a can.
Really?
Yeah, but and every
Papa
time,
style?
yeah, I don't know, but she used to make spinach in a can, bro. Like she bought the canned spinach.
Yeah.
But I used to, because I used to watch Popeye.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna get big eating spinach, fool. But every time I ate the spinach,
Yeah.
there was like little rocks in the spinach.
What?
Yeah. Like I always remember eating and I would crunch on a little rock, like a little black rock, like where maybe your dishes were dirty. I don't know.
Oh,
But-
that's odd. Never know.
Yeah.
All right, and that number 1 is going to be strawberries.
You like strawberries?
No, not really.
If you were a fruit, what kind of fruit would you be?
I'm not gonna answer you, bro. I'm not gonna walk into that one.
You're just a fruit,
Hey,
anyways.
hey. All right. Okay. So
Hey, 9:40 a.m. for real. Fool. I don't know how old you are, homie, but we grew up on Popeye, and Popeye the Sailor Man, he used to chunk those spinach cans, homie. So
those were like the first event in your life where you knew this reality was a lie.
hey, well, how about those Flintstone vitamins?
Oh my god!
Did you ever take that?
Oh, especially when they're old.
Those were nasty, man. I used to hate.
I'm pretty
those.
sure they were toxic. Pretty sure they're
They
toxic.
probably were toxic, man.
All right. So the question was, what are your top healthiest fruits and veggies that aren't included on the list?
Okay. What do you call it? Prunes.
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 Are those
So,
Aren't those like dried up dates?
well, that's another one I was gonna say. Dates. Dates are so good for you, bro. Yeah. But prunes.
But
You know what?
Nut? Isn't that like a nut?
You know
though?
what? No, that's not a nut. You're a nut.
Damn.
But a prune and wait. You know what? I don't know this. So, what is a prune? What is a prune compared to a date? Does anybody know that? Because to me, dates are different. Dates aren't prunes. But anyways, those are good for your system. Or
Dates are
to push
sweet,
all that.
caramel-like
masa.
fruit from the palm tree, while prunes are dried
Yuvole
plum
Arturo,
varieties.
welcome in. What'd you say? My bad, bro. What'd you
Dried
say?
plums.
Okay, yeah.
Prunes are dried plums. Oh,
Yeah,
I
there
thought
you go.
these were dried. Ah, okay.
No.
Oh, my bad.
So my grandpa used to make me eat those dates, prunes, and raisins.
Raisins.
Yeah, raisins.
Mm.
To buy the little boxes of raisins.
They're good for fiber.
Yeah.
Yeah, I recommend it.
Okay, so what are yours? You know, what were you raised on, Norbeez?
Potatoes. I like potatoes.
Yeah.
Black beans.
You like black beans?
Yeah,
Damn, I don't like black beans.
I love black
bro.
beans.
Hey, how many people in the chat like black beans? You guys like black beans? I don't like black
I
beans.
like it more than the black ones.
You like what?
I like it more than the black beans.
You like what more than the black beans?
No, I mean I like it more than the brown beans.
Oh, really? I don't know. You are different.
What
You
they
are
say.
different. All right.
That's what they say.
Go for the next one. Go for the next one.
All right, the next one's gonna be from Magic Wolf. Says, "What do you think of alien abduction stories, like the breeding programs?
Ooh,
The Ple- Pleiadians, Pleiadians with blue eyes, blonde hair, or the
Palladians?
praying mantis insects like aliens." I think he's talking about that Russian book of aliens. Have you ever seen it?
No.
The Russian book of aliens.
Mm-mm.
The legend goes that some Russian guy actually made a whole like a book out of all the different species that are actually here on Earth.
And there's 9 species.
No, there's well over 100 species in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I never seen that book, bro.
Yeah.
So what do you
There's
think?
there's like 5 different types of reptilians.
Okay, well, there's a difference, bro. Are they aliens or are they reptilians?
I don't know. Well, the book is more it says it's an alien book.
Okay.
So all these things are from outer space for them.
Okay, so look it. If you believe in aliens, right?
Mhm.
Then you can't believe in reptilians.
Mm. All right. Well, I mean, I don't know. The book is more of a like a for them. They wrote it more as an alien thing. It was never.
So have you ever heard somebody being abducted?
I've seen TV shows of people saying they've been abducted.
Do you know anybody personally that's
No,
been abducted?
No.
So
You?
when they abducted you, what did they do to you?
No, they didn't.
Let us know. Well, you don't gotta. It's not a secret no more. It's already out.
Never happened. Never happened.
Okay, so no, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. Oh, somebody got timed out. Crazy. All right. Gracias, Mary Lou.
Shout out
Appreciate
to
you.
Mary Lou.
So, no, I don't believe in aliens. I don't believe in those stories. I mean, if they have dreams or lucid dreams about stuff, then and astral project something into their reality, then that's what's happening. More than that, though, I do believe in government programs that are being ran today to spin a narrative and for people to believe, like abducting somebody or through hypnosis and implanting certain objects into their body, which they have found, like certain metals that they say aren't from what you call it. But that's just to push their agenda to make you believe that there is life on other planets. So I don't believe none of that, bro. Yo, you already gave the answer to NORBEEZ.
Hey. All right. Cool. So let's go with next one is going to be from Zapata Vive. Says do you think raza that do not honor their native roots are only helping the colonizers complete the genocide? And he puts a quote: "A man dies when he refuses to stand up for that which is right. A man dies when he refuses to stand up for justice. A man dies when he refuses to take a stand for that which is true." MLK.
I believe that too. Yeah, of course. Anything that you don't do, and I'll say it like this, I'll reference it like this. If you don't take the time to educate yourself on your cultura, if you don't take your time to educate yourself on certain herbs and remedies, if you don't take your time to ask questions, and you just believe everything that is being put out through television, through social media, if you don't do your due diligence in furthering your knowledge, especially on your bloodline, you do help a colonizer because they already have their agenda, you know. And the people that are here now, that are so many generations ahead now, maybe, or whatever, however many generations they're here now, you know, say their great grandfather or grandmother, you know, migrated here and they're living their best life. You know, they're living the American dream. They have a family, white picket fence, beautiful home, great job, you know, and they're doing whatever they do. You know, they're still accountable. They're still accountable for everything that was done to indigenous people. So they could feel just because they're not hurting you at the moment, they're hurting you still by being on this land that was covered in blood, you know. And if you don't do nothing about anything, you know, I'm not saying to go hurt anybody, but I'm saying if you don't educate yourself on how to stay alive, I mean, your whole oral story, remember that, right? Your oral traditions are gonna be gone. You know, we don't take the time to ask our grandmothers or great grandmothers or great grandfathers, hey, how was it like this? We'll ask them randomly through life at a birthday party. Hey, grandma, well, what did you like? Or hey, grandpa, what did you used to eat? Or hey, grandpa, when you migrated here, you know, did you stop anywhere? Was there any plants that you had to eat? Did you guys have to look for water? Anything? What did you learn from your dad? What did you learn? You know, that oral history is gone, you know, and you can't get it back. These ancestors are gone now, and you can't wake them up. You know what I mean? You can't get no answer, but the only thing you could do is assume about what they went through. The only thing you could do is pick up a book and read maybe a migration story that some Weddle wrote, you know, and that's who you're learning from. You're learning your history from somebody that didn't experience it. And so yeah, if you don't do your due diligence, if you don't ask questions, you're never gonna know, you know.
You want to read that right here?
Where? What's up, homie? Lazy AMV question. Have you read The Marvelous One yet? The Marvelous One. You will Eric. Why does that sound familiar? No, when did that come out? Back in the day, they were doing a book. And you know what? I think it did come out. It was called the Mothers of Maravilla, and they were reaching out to all the older senoras that had older kids from Maravilla, and getting the stories of, you know. So I remember that was at Sale Maravilla. They came to talk to us about it. But hey, my respects, homeboy. All right, next one, NORBEEZ.
Yeah, you're right. It came out in 2024 by a sociology professor named Randall Contreras.
The one that the homie saying?
Yes, it's called The Marvelous Ones. Based on drugs, gang violence, and resistance in East Los Angeles.
Damn, Lazy put me up on game right now. Shout out to Lazy, Arizona Mara. Appreciate you, homie.
Hey.
That's dope.
All right, next question is gonna be from Perry Aguilar. The question is for Marvelous and NORBEEZ. Hey, shout out to CCOT. CCOT is the largest prison in Western Hemisphere in El Salvador, and all of the inmates are gang members of MS-13 and Venezuelan gangs. My conspiracy theory is that the president of El Salvador and Trump are working together to create a modern concentration camp because the conditions are terrible. There are no beds or blankets and no pillow, just concrete. I think the government and the police and military are the biggest organized gangs in the world, and they're using CCOT as a show-off model to show the example to have the upper hand on us, because I saw a documentary on it on YouTube. The walls are tank proof, so no blast will take down the walls, and they shut down your iPhone signal when you get near the prison. Also, CCOT has a abbreviation lettering with the mention of terrorism in it. When was the last time gangs were affiliated with terrorism? It's more like a G thing. You get me? Do you see through my lens?
Yeah, so that's everything that homeboy's saying right there is facts. Back in the early 2000s, well, even in the 90s, when they were trying to throw injunctions on my neighborhood, the homie's neighborhood, not just my neighborhood. I don't mean it like that, but where there was 10 or more, or I think they were even trying to say 5 or more, then you were considered a terrorist group, you know. And anything that you did to further the productive movement within that group was considered an act of terrorism. So if you fired a weapon in a school zone, if you evaded police during a high-speed chase, if you fired a weapon or committed a crime in a residential area, there was additional charges added to that, you know. And homies could even get hit with a RICO. We weren't even allowed, and I think it still stands to this day, the injunction. Correct me if I'm wrong. We can't walk on the sidewalk even where the projects are at, you know, if you're from Maravilla. So that too. And we couldn't kick it with homies or we'd be busted. But there was a lot of little rules and regulations to even being on probation. So when I was on probation, when I was a youngster, I couldn't have black laces on my shoes. You know what I mean?
Really?
I couldn't have writing on my shoe boxes. They'll take me straight to Eastlake. That's Central Juvenile Hall.
Dang.
You couldn't have no what was considered gang paraphernalia. So black laces, Cortez were black laces. You couldn't have a leather belt. Ridiculous. You couldn't you couldn't have markers. It's just a dumb. It's, you know what I mean? It was the dumbest thing. You couldn't kick it with homies or get stopped with the homie. What else was there? Just a bunch of dumb things, you know, depending probably on how your probation officer felt. That's, you were gonna get taken in, you know. If their coffee was too dark or they didn't have enough sugar or cream, you were getting taken to camp or something, you know. But yeah, go ahead, next one.
All right. Next one's going to be from TTV Taco. Says, do you recommend homeopathic remedies instead of pharmaceutical companies?
Oh, that's the one you were going to read, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Go for it.
For the audience, homeopathy is a 200-year-old alternative medicine system developed by Samuel Hahnemann in 1796, based on the principle of cure like, using highly diluted substances to trigger the body's healing. While often used for chronic conditions, there is no good quality evidence it works and is largely considered a placebo. So, for the most part, these people, well, in this definition here, is stating that it's your mind that heals you. That's not the actual medicine. So I don't know. The mind is a very powerful thing.
I believe in both. I believe in real herbs and remedies, and I believe in and also the energy that you're receiving. You know, and the only reason why I believe in that, what I'm saying right now, is because if you take see, how could I put this? If you take a glass jar, and you fill it with water. If you write love on top of that jar, if you express yourself while you're filling up that bottle of water that is going to be healing water, and you freeze that water, you will see more stalactites. If you guys don't know what stalactites are, they're a form of energy. If you put copper around your plants or even around that glass of water, you'll see more stalactites. Well, so, and if you don't, you'll see your glass of water will be all, I don't know if you guys have ever taken out an ice cube, or you guys ever look at an ice cube, and the middle of that ice cube is all it looks like it's corroded, or like a fluid in there, or how should I say that word? What word am I looking for right now? It looks like it's
Polluted.
Yeah, like it's no, the
Chat,
word.
help us out. Chat,
I don't know the word I'm looking for right now. My bad, you guys. But you know what I mean. Like, you can't see through that ice cube. Just the outer part of the ice cube is real clear, and you can see through that part. That won't happen if you try. Well, Mary Lou put white. Mary Lou put white. I guess that's what we're looking for.
Is it white?
You want me to get an ice cube? I'll show them right now.
Nah.
Okay. Foggy. There you go. That's even better. Foggy. Cloudy. That's even better right there. Yeah, but there you go. You know, I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Norbeez? You crying or what?
No, my eyes itchy.
Give me a hug, fool.
No. Allergies. All right, here we go. So, okay. So next question is all the way from The Mirror You Hate. Oh, I haven't seen that name. All right, he says, hey, Marvelous and Norbeez, quick question. What are your thoughts on a Chicano debate conversation league for our community on YouTube? Topics are endless. Examples are Chicano women and men relationships. Chicano. Oh, yeah, I'm glad he said that, because the title is Chicana Love. Chicana Love.
You put that?
You said that.
I was playing with you.
You were playing? Why did you say that?
Yeah, I didn't mean for you to put that. Chicana Love. You put that?
I put that.
Yeah, I didn't mean for him to put that.
Well, surprisingly here, yeah.
All right, but go ahead.
Topics are endless. Examples are Chicano women and men relationships Wait. Examples are Chicano women and men's relationship, Chicano music in the industry, Chicano lore and history. What are your thoughts on this? Have a great show.
Man, you know what? I think if I mean, there is some podcasters out there that are doing it. I think
I don't think they're doing debates.
not debates. I think that if there was a debate show about it, I think there will be a lot of arguing.
There's too many egos. People are set in their ways. It's like, no, it's this way. There's no other way. It's only this.
And you know why I say that? Because social media, bro. And I was just talking about this too. Back in the day, to get to know a girl from a guy's point of view, I don't know how girls see it. If we could get some and we'll take calls for this too. If we could get some girls to call in to give your point of view on how it was and back in the day, men had to put in real work to meet a girl. You know, obviously you had to dress nice, you had to be presentable, you had to speak, you know, properly. I mean, with respect, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I don't know. I think people ask real questions back in the day, like, what's your education? You know, did you grow up with your mom? And now people don't even ask that, or at least I don't feel that.
Yeah.
Everything is texting, you know, like,
Yeah. I used to wear nice polo shirts.
so what's
back
up?
then.
You're down, you're down. And you know what? Back in the day, women, if you were to ask a woman what her body count was, like how many dudes she's been with, a woman would say 1, 2, 3, maybe 3. Maybe 3 was a lot, bro.
And then you multiply that by 3.
No,
right?
I mean that's
You didn't go
the
by that
thing
rule?
that people said.
didn't go
Okay,
by that rule?
no, but
No,
listen,
no?
listen. So if she said 3, that was even like, damn, that's kind of a
You
lot.
know what? I actually want to ask women if that myth is real.
Okay, but listen. Now you ask a girl that, and she's like, she wants to say more. Oh, I've heard girls say they took down 50 guys, 100 dudes, like, yeah, on different podcasters shows.
Man, she's
I don't know
cat.
if they're doing it for clout. I don't know if they're doing it whatever, but the way they carry themselves, it makes you kind of think like, dang, she probably did do that, you know? But you know, who knows?
You know, sex sells. Sex sells.
Yeah, and that's a lot what it's about.
And
Now,
now more than ever.
Yeah,
Now more
yeah.
than ever. Yeah, more.
Yeah, but that's a good question. Yeah, I think there should be, you know. I think
I would like to see debates, more debates going on.
I don't know if a lot of parents talk to their kids about how their relationship was, you know what I mean? And then there's a lot of parents that aren't together anymore. You know, they go to their dads and experience the dad's new girlfriend. They go to their moms and they experience the mom's new boyfriend or husband. Or sometimes the mom doesn't even have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And she's just talking about how scorned she is, you know? And
Yeah.
even the guys too. The guys do that too. Oh, you're never going to find a girl. Look at me. Look at what happened. Every girl that I was with cheated. You know, so how obligated is their son or daughter going to want to be in a relationship? Damn, I'm not going to be like my mom, get
Damn.
played, or I'm not going to be like my dad. My dad was a player, or, you know, who knows? You know what I mean? What do you think?
I don't know. I hear you on that one. It's a interesting story. It's weird how the tables have kind of turned. Where I think guys are more it's more out there that guys are usually majority of guys are very what's that word? And they only stick to one girl.
But I think that
Monogamous.
I think that guys
most
now.
guys are more monogamous, and
Yeah.
I say that because I see on social media that a lot of I see more women saying that during that relationship that you know where they're open to dating different people. What is that thing called? Not polygamy, but it's when the new term they use now. Polyamorous.
Okay.
I hear more women say that they're polyamorous than the dudes saying that I'm polyamorous. You know, my chick's cool. We date.
I think girls, just my personal thing is girls act like guys now. They act like guys. Girls want to fight now. Girls are more argumentative now. Girls are more of, what do you got for me? You know what I mean? As opposed to before, it wasn't like that, you know? A man just had to be a man.
Are you saying we should reintroduce the 5-finger rule?
What are you talking about? No, you dork.
I'm
What I'm
kidding.
saying is that no, you come on with some way out shit, fool, for real. Anyways, we'll take calls on that subject. Norbeez is like acts like he's drinking right now. But go ahead.
Before we get going, I just want to say thank you to Bay Varias for becoming a member today. And Matt that says the Book of Enoch is firme. I agree with you on that one. And shout out to Bay again, because Bay that upgraded also to Marvelous Active. Marvelous Active is
Okay.
the more higher
I
membership.
appreciate you.
So definitely appreciate you guys for that support. We appreciate it.
Val, crazy.
Okay, let's see. Who's next? Okay, this was from Juarez 69. He says the Virgin Mary is mentioned in the Quran as a prophet saint, as well as many others. Your thoughts on why you don't give her credit? Oh,
Okay. Well,
interesante.
here's who said that?
This from Juarez 69.
What is? With all respect, homie.
That's I don't know how he came up with that name.
I don't even see him on here. But anyways, it's not that I don't give the story of the Virgin Mary credit. It's not that. It's that they have incorporated a false story on her name. Okay, and when I say that, it's the story of Semiramis and her birth of Tammuz, the miraculous conception by the sun god. By the sun god, right? A lot of people don't know that. So, and then they don't even know the term of what virgin meant back then. Today's definition of a virgin is a woman that hasn't been penetrated. Okay, but those terms that they use is a woman that hasn't been given up by her father for marriage. Okay, so the Virgin Mary, yes, she was considered a prophet, the real one, and she did give birth with her son that was the seed of Joseph, and that's in scripture. But the story that people worship today, the birth of Tammuz, is the story of Semiramis, and she gets no credit. That's a Babylonian goddess right there. That's people were giving up all kinds of things for her. So yeah, that she gets no play.
All right.
And it's like that now, you know, I'm not even gonna bring this for what, because then I'm gonna have to make it a whole biblical thing.
Hey, we don't want that. All right, next one is from J.A. Lennox that says, Marvelous, do you think our ancestors worshiped the wrong gods? Why or why not? Can you elaborate on our gods? Ooh.
Okay, so
that's interesting.
That question, we knew energies. The people that use term gods are the other people, the other tribes. We knew everything as an energy, you know, the energy of rain, the energy of water, the energy of air, the energy of the jaguar. You know, we know things as energies. Now, if some Jesuit priest wants to say that we're worshiping as a god, you know, you need to ask yourself why, and why is he calling, you know, our energy the devil? You know, there's a lot of Jesuit priests. I think one was named what was his name? I have a story of him in my phone too.
Who?
Segun. God, he was a Jesuit priest, and they read his diary, and he talks about the migration of the Mexica, and how the Mexica carried an ark, and their god Meshi, who they worship, answered all their prayers, and he was to write the story and say that their god was the devil, you know, or energy. So I don't believe that I just don't believe a lot of stuff that they tell you. You know what I mean? I don't believe the way they portray us to be, and even more so in the sacrificial offerings that they say we were doing. You know, I don't believe in a lot of that, because we've always been a very spiritual people. We've always been a compassionate people. You know, of course, there's always going to be a hierarchy in tribes, you know, or people that feel that they're stronger, you know. But that's just the way we project ourselves as men, you know. My last name is stronger than your last name. My gang is bigger than your gang. I could do more burpees than you, you know. That's just the way males are, especially in tribal ways, you know. I could last in the jungle longer than you can.
Hey.
You know, I could run faster than you can. We're very competitive people. We always been. You could ask yourself in when you were in elementary school, how competitive were you to go play volleyball or play baseball or football? You know, how competitive were you? You know, a lot of people in my generation, I know they for a fact were very competitive. You know, so you had to be just as fast or just as good at something. You know, so I look at it like that.
All right. All right. Next question is from the LA guy. What will World War III look like, and when will the Blue Beam Project begin?
It already began. Project Bluebeam has already begun. It began a long time ago. You just are barely finding out about it, or we were just barely finding out about it. But I believe it's been here since the 70s. You know, I think a lot of stuff that they show you, such as comets, when we were younger, I remember they showed us a comet Hale-Bopp. It was called the Hale-Bopp comet. And can you look that up, NORBEEZ? Because I don't want to mistake the date, say something false. Comet Hale-Bopp, I think it was called. I actually think that was the comet that dude.
Hale-Bopp comet was an exceptionally bright, long-period comet, famously visible to the naked eye for a record 18 months in 1996 to 1997.
96. Do you remember that? Or were you born yet?
Oh, yeah. I think I was like in my, I want to say my mid 300s right there.
It's hard. Anyways, yeah, I think Project Bluebeam has it already started a long time ago, bro. That's just my personal opinion. You know, I don't know what you think about that, but the other part of the question was the World War Part 3. I think that it has already started. I think that it already started, and I don't think it will be considered an official thing, like we see it. Like, is it like say for instance Germany, right? When Germany was going at it with and I'm not gonna say us because we weren't the first ones to go at it with Germany, but say that war, right? I don't even think that's a world war, because he was just trying to kick out certain groups and protect his people from being invaded by certain things that they were trying to implement in their systems and stuff like that, you know, and trying to create a narrative to fulfill prophecy on who they believe that they are or wanted to be. And when I say that, I'm talking about biblical history and Jewish, right? Can I say that?
Yeah.
If I can't and I get flagged for it, I don't care, but they're the fake ones. So, yeah, so I think that they were just trying to rewrite history. I think that they were trying to spin a narrative and create a Deuteronomy 28, if you will, for their people, which is them being unalived by however many people they said that got unalived in those chambers and all that. That's just what I believe, you know. So I believe the real world war is going to be a cyber war. I mean, missiles and tanks and all that, yeah, we see it like that, but I think that the real war is gonna be a civil unrest in every continent. I think that a lot of these they're creating a narrative right now for every structure to fall. And what I mean is, like, every government system is gonna fall through people supposedly finding out the truth and what these people were involved in, and be like, so what? You know, and cause a big old civil unrest. Them out of that come the one army to control all of it, which would be the United Nations, right? Which I believe that name will be changed as well. I'm saying it right here on this podcast.
Oh,
that name will be changed, and that will implement a martial law. You know, and out of this chaos, you're gonna see a Messiah come, and they're gonna use Project Bluebeam for that. and he will be in every continent showing his face. If you're Buddhist, it'll come in a Buddhist form. If you're believe in the white Christianity, Jesus, blue eyes, long blonde hair, wash with VO5, he's gonna come in that. They've already admitted to using certain frequencies in the beginning of the war in Iraq and Afghanistan on Muslims over there that used a higher frequency to make Muslims hear voices, and then believing that it was Allah speaking to them, telling them to put their weapons down. So that's a fact. That's not a conspiracy or nothing like that. There's already been government whistleblowers that have exposed this already. So yeah, I believe that they can manipulate us in every way. They can make you hear voices. They could admit certain frequencies to you that you might believe something is going on, or you're hearing something and it's really not there, or you're seeing an alien and it's really not there. The technology they have is crazy, and we have these phones. People are using the chat GBT, and that has been around for a long time. They're barely releasing that to you. So it's all in. You're only going to know as much as you research. So don't believe everything that I'm saying. You guys do your own research and see what you find in that rabbit hole.
Yeah. It trips me out that I've been seeing a lot of videos of people that are just now realizing that the Muslims actually believe in Jesus.
Well, yeah, they call him a prophet.
Yeah.
Why, you didn't know that?
No,
they did?
I'm seeing a lot of people on social media now realizing, saying, I didn't know that the Muslims actually believed in him.
Because what we're taught, we're taught that, bro. We're taught that that the people in Iran are evil people.
Yeah.
Because they're hurting these other people.
Yeah.
Or Afghanistan or whatever. We're spun a certain narrative, bro.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. Man, shout out to what's it called, Iran. They're making all these crazy ass videos right now, and they recently made a statement today that they want the U.S. to turn over Trump to them, so they could end this whatever fighting they might be doing. They're actually requesting to turn over Trump to them. That's crazy.
Well, there's gonna be a big event happening, bro. So stay tuned for that one.
All right,
and especially with this moon thing.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
All right, here's the last question. Shout out to Izzy Contreras for this one. He says people need to read and study the answers about the Anunnakis and who really created the humans.
Well, what do you think about that?
Well, I mean, I would say they created a type of human. I wouldn't say they created humans. I would say they created a type of human.
I believe the same thing, Norb. Was that the last? That was the last one? Okay, cool. You want to start the main topic or what? Since you want to put, what did you put?
Chicana
love?
Chicana love.
What is Chicana love to you? Or Chicano love, whatever.
Chicana love, Chicana. You know what? For me, it's like, in my mind, it's a very loyal woman, very hardworking woman. Somebody that's there with you in a struggle. Someone might say, because for us, they've always made it harder, so we've always had to been fighting. And a Chicana love would be somebody that's there with you, fighting alongside you. It's always been a partnership of fighting injustice and together and building. But I think these days it's not that. These days it's more like, well, what can you offer me? What do you bring to the table? How are you gonna make my life better? Because I don't need you. I already make my own money. I already pay for all my stuff. So I don't need you. So what are you doing for me? Why do I need you? That's what you get from certain Chicanas now on. That's what you hear on social media. I don't need that. I don't need a guy. I already make my own money. I'm already doing my own thing. Why do I need one? So I mean, for me, it's very much like we said earlier. It's a whole nother world. But no, I don't want to say all women are like that because I know not all women are like that. The unfortunate part is that the most the women that get pushed out more as far as the algorithm are those women. So it gives us that thought that, oh man, all these women, all they want is money, houses, vacations around the world, and trips, girl trips where they all get drunk and come back to the dude.
Yeah, that's cool. Have you ever had that? Have you ever had that or felt that that love was honest with somebody?
No,
No? Is that something that you think can happen for yourself?
not in LA.
Not in LA?
Not in
Why
LA.
why not
I don't
LA?
know. I don't know. I think like for the most part, I don't know.
That's saying that the majority wait.
Yeah.
That's saying that the majority of women in LA, because you said LA,
Yeah. Yeah.
that every woman in LA thinks the same.
Now here's what I was gonna say after that. I was gonna
Go
say,
ahead.
well, I think it's because of the world I hang out with and where I'm in that world. You know that there's a lot of women, but they're all like that, and they all drink a lot, like a lot. Like they get super drunk
You get super
every
drunk on
3
our oldies
days
show.
or every 4 days. But I'm not on the streets out there getting drunk.
Oh,
We're
you're
we're
on the
here.
street,
Hey, hey,
Norbeez.
hey,
We know about you.
hey. You know, and then I see it. I'm like, man, it's like I feel like I'm not drinking enough. I feel like I should start hitting the spots and filming myself and friends just getting super loaded in the club at a bar
Yeah.
to just
I think for me, bro, not to interrupt you, but I
yeah.
think for me, Chicano or Chicana love is and on a Chicano side is protecting his woman and his family no matter what. Like
Mm,
I think that and that's just from watching my grandfather. My grandpa was, even if he was had a disagreement with my grandma,
mm,
um he always backed her up, you know, in every way, with grandkids or with the kids. Don't talk back to your mother, you know, go help your mother, go water the flowers for your mother, go take out the trash for your mother, you know, whatever.
yeah.
um you know, your mom's going to the store, go with her,
Mm,
you know. um just be right there, like we were like her bodyguard, you know, my grandma. And that went the same for my aunts, you know. um my aunts, when they would come over, or they were gonna do something or go get something we eat, mijo, go with them, or mijo, you know, to any of the kids.
yeah.
And just to make sure, you know, that we had to protect them, and it didn't even matter if you were 7 years old or 8 years old, you know. um and a woman, from a man's point of view, um back in the days, was, how should I answer this? It was love him no matter what,
Ah, yeah,
you
yeah, yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
love him.
Yeah.
This is the man you want to be with, you love him. And I say that because a lot of the older couples that were older, like my grandpa, born in 1918, right?
Yeah.
They were old already, bro. um there was no such thing as divorce, you know. You're
Yeah.
with that man, you stayed with that man through thick and thin, you know. You cooked for that man,
Ah, yeah.
you know. You guys sat down and watched shows together. My grandparents, even if they were just had a disagreement, they were sitting down watching their show,
Yeah.
you know, older shows.
Yeah.
So
You know what I was gonna say then, sorry to interrupt, but I was gonna say it's crazy because you know that's how it was, you know, you stuck by. But you know, sometimes you do hear those stories of, you know, man's either abusive, the guy's just not there, or or it's vice versa, the woman's abusive,
mm,
but but they still suck it out.
yeah,
But it's a trip because you know you think it's only one side that's doing it, but you find out there's the other side doing it also,
yeah,
and you wonder like all that crap that either of them were doing, they still stuck it out.
yeah. I mean, there's some people that don't. I mean, my grandparents, at the end of the day, not to get all personal, but they had separate rooms,
Yeah.
bro, and it kind of sucked, you know. But my grandfather, when I would talk to both of them, like we would always joke as a family together, you know, and I would tell my grandpa, "Hey, don't let me catch you sneaking in grandma's room tonight." You know, like we would joke around, you know, or when we had family parties, even if they were arguing, the music brought them together.
Yeah.
They were dancing.
Yeah.
My grandma loved mariachis, you know, and they enjoyed their food whenever my grandma would cook.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And it was that was beautiful to watch, you know?
Yeah.
To watch my like, I wonder how many times did this man sit down and enjoy this woman's food, you know? Like, it's, I don't know, I have so many questions.
I know, right? It's a trip when you think about it. But you know, I don't think that was too odd with the separate rooms, because now I remember in I Love Lucy that they had separate beds.
Mhm.
And I was like, that trip.
Did they?
Yeah, they had separate beds.
Somebody confirm that in the chat, please. Did I Love Lucy have separate beds?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, and yeah, that's what it tripped me out. I'm like, they have separate beds?
Really?
What the hell?
Wow, I didn't know that.
I'm like, yeah, that tripped me out. I was like, I don't know. That tripped me out.
So, I mean, well, today's time, that doesn't exist, bro. You know, people, they have their own opinions on stuff, and a lot of them didn't grow up with both parents. You know, some people still do.
Mary Lou says it was a family show. That's why. Is that what it was?
I don't know. Was that? I don't know, Mary Lou.
That's a good question.
I don't know. I mean, if they were a couple, shoot, shouldn't they sleep in the same bed? Yes, Lucy has what?
Separate beds.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. I never knew that. Okay, what about Gilligan's Island? Gilligan's Island, they used to sleep in the hut. That was a family show, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
or no?
I think they all had their own huts. Oh, let's see. The Jedi, shout out to the Jedi. He says they weren't allowed on TV to show same bed couples. Oh,
they weren't?
Damn.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. That's something I didn't even know. What's up? Welcome in, CIA Awaken. I see you, bro.
Jedi says in the 60s they pushed the beds together.
Oh, dang.
Damn.
Damn, we're learning something new today.
It got spicy in the 60s.
Okay, what about no, that's a little further ahead. I was gonna bring up the old soap operas like Guiding Light and that other show.
I don't know, man.
You weren't even born yet.
I was watching the novelas.
Oh, well, they're novelas too.
Oh, they're not. No, they're not. Not like these novelas.
As the World Turns, those came out back in the day. What do you mean?
I didn't say that.
Well, what do you mean? They're the real novelas? What's the difference?
No. They're a lot raunchier in the Spanish novelas.
Oh, were they?
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that.
They're very raunchy.
Let's take some calls, NORBEEZ. I want to hear people's opinions or stories about what they
But
got.
I want to talk more about novelas.
Liz. Hey, what's up, Raider Mart? All my children. That's another one. Yeah. So I don't know how you guys grew up. I would love to hear your stories about how you guys grew up. But also, man, it's hard to speak on it because my family was different, man, and it sucks that at the end of their years, family kind of divided themselves by them having favorites.
They were much more exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second.
All right, we're gonna open up the phone line for you guys so we could get your opinion on what's Chicana love or Chicano love, and the differences of back then as opposed to today's youngins.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the phone number is up. This is a segment where you guys get to give a call, be part of the show, and let us know what your thoughts are on the topics we've talked about tonight, and or you will have a question. And please make sure you're not on Bluetooth or speakerphone when you call us also, because that does give you more chances of getting dropped by the call.
Shout out to the chat, Pelon. We got Pelon 915, Pues YTD, Ninja Magic, Eileen Barajas, CI Awaken. What was that, Clover? I didn't get to see that other name. Damn. Government username, Dallas is in the house. He said, oh no, maybe he was saying Dallas, the show. The show Dallas. I remember all those, man. Dallas, there was Rescue 911. Remember that? There was, well, of course, Knight Rider. Now we should do a nostalgia
I
video.
like Knight Rider. The kid.
You look like a Knight Rider.
Hey, that's what they.
Oh, you remember the name?
That's what they call.
What was his boss's
That's what
name?
they used to call me in college.
What was his boss's name? If you remember the show.
I don't remember the boss's name.
No.
No.
Okay. What about Magnum PI? Remember that one?
No.
You guys put some old shows on the comments if you guys can. MASH.
Yeah.
Dang, you remember MASH?
Oh yeah.
I
Shout out to
remember that.
Platinum Details.
We got a call, fool. You're not even watching.
What? Oh, I'll give you shout outs. All right, caller, you're on the Marvelous Mind Show. Please make sure you're not on speakerphone or Bluetooth. Your name and where are you calling from tonight?
I am calling from Merced, California.
Oh no.
NORBEEZ, call him back, dude.
I feel like she was on Bluetooth.
Call her back, please.
She's still on there. But let me call her back.
Okay, here we go.
Merced, shout out to Merced, California. I'm calling her back. Hopefully she hanged up.
Lupa said Knots Landing.
shit.
I remember that.
Not
You hung up on me, Norbee.
I'm so
No, it
sorry.
wasn't.
I didn't do it. This guy right here. But I appreciate you
I think
calling.
she already knows who to blame.
I appreciate you. So tell us a story or tell us what you think. What do you think about that?
It's Raider Mart, by the way.
Oh, Raider Mart. Shout
Oh,
out
it's
to Raider
Raider
Mart.
Mar,
That's right.
Martha. Hey.
Yes. So, you know what? I was raised with my parents when I lived in LA, and then we moved to Northern California. And when I moved to Northern California, I became rebellious. I wanted to live in LA. I got moved to Merced, where it's quiet. It's a whole different life. It's very quiet here. So I stayed with my grandmother. My grandmother made a meal every single day. I would get off the bus and I could smell dinner. And she always taught us, we live in a household where just because something broke in the house, you don't replace, you don't let go of it. You replace whatever's broken and fix it. Same thing with the relationship. You always respect yourself, carry yourself with respect, and respect others. But at the same time, demand respect. Like, respecting me is not an option. You don't have an option. You got to respect me. Otherwise, you can go somewhere else. But yeah, we were raised to be very feminine, women, to be clean, to keep a clean house. Like I hated Saturdays because Saturdays I had to go to the chicken coop. I had to get eggs, and I had one brother but a bunch of uncles, and I had to make breakfast, and everybody chose to have their egg different. But it taught me how to cook.
Man,
I learned how to cook.
Crazy.
How to keep a home.
Yeah.
Not just a house, how to keep a home. So my relationship today, my daughter's 36. Me and my husband have been together since, a little over a year before she was born. So,
Wow, that's
long-term relationship. Yeah.
Wow.
And you know what? It, don't get me wrong. There were ups and downs in this relationship. There were some rough patches, but I'll tell you what, as of late, I'll tell you from 2021 when I got COVID and it nearly killed me. I knew that I made the right decision when, after coming out of a coma ventilator, my husband told me the story that, the doctors were giving them bad news. Sorry, I didn't come out of the coma for 25 days.
Damn.
So, it went longer than, I slept longer than I was supposed to. But anyway, I learned that my husband told the doctor, asked him, can a person live with only one lung? And the doctor said yes. This man was willing to give me his lung so that I could continue to live.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful.
So, yeah. So I learned that I made the right choice. I mean, I already knew that. I didn't need confirmation, but that just sealed the deal,
Yeah.
Not that I was going anywhere, but it just confirmed to me what I already knew.
Yeah. Wow.
And we get told, it's a beautiful relationship. I told you guys I recently became a life insurance agent. I just secured my family's legacy. So my coach told me, you guys have such a beautiful relationship. And we get told that a lot.
That's beautiful.
You guys give
But it's because we compromise.
that part right there. Compromise.
It's not just, so like, he's outgoing. We're both outgoing people. We complement each other. But I'm a wild child. I like concerts. I like dancing. I like having a good time. He does too, but he's not as wild as I am. So he balances me out.
I think that's
Yeah.
something
Got
that something that you said right now is very important. Is the compliments. I think that when we first
Yes.
meet somebody or the beginning of the relationship, we're oh, you look pretty, or your hair, or your nails, or you're glowing, and those kind of fade away throughout the years because we
Yeah.
get used to that person and we don't feel that we have to compliment them in order to keep them still, But I think you always have
Yeah.
to keep your spouse entertained in a way, when they're
Absolutely.
coming up with new ideas. And
Always.
stuff. Yeah. So, and what about today's generation? What kind of advice would you have for them?
Oh my gosh, get it together.
Oh my God.
These little girls, trying to tell men or boys their body count. Like, I'm sorry, you asked me that question. I'm going to tell you, are you with me for my body count, or are you with me for me? That's besides the point. I don't think that needs to be. But if it's way up there, then shame on you.
Yeah.
You're a little lost. In my opinion.
Well,
I've been with my man since I was 13. So,
wow.
And I'm 51. Yeah.
Right.
Wow. I appreciate you for calling in. Thank you so much.
Well,
and
of course.
more than that, we're glad you're still here. Like, wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
believe
sorry.
me. You know what? Me too. I came home in a wheelchair, graduated myself to a walker. My husband's a little bit older than me, so I used to tell him, joking, when you're older, don't worry, and I'll change your diaper.
Oh man.
Well, it flipped on me because I came home, I couldn't fend for myself,
Wow.
Yeah.
and that's why I tell you, not that I was going anywhere, but that just confirmed everything I already knew because he stepped up.
Yeah.
And there's not too many people. Not that there's not men that do that, but he's a great man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Great provider, great coach, great mentor. We balance each other out very well.
Well, we appreciate
That's
you.
beautiful.
Thank you for calling in. Norbee's man is here for him
Of course.
too. So
What's
yeah.
that?
I said Norbee's man. He's always here by his side too. But anyways, thank you for calling. We hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you. My respects
Of
always.
course.
Thank you, Raymar. I appreciate you.
You're very welcome. Good night.
That's cool.
Man.
And she had a story. I didn't know she had a story like that.
Yeah. Bro.
Wow.
She's almost a month in a coma. Wow. I couldn't even imagine what that's like. That's like that like I tell you, you just wake up and you're like, am I alive? Is
it really happening?
Is it really happening?
Shout out to the chat. I see you guys. Zapata Vive. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean, that is a trip, man. And that it's crazy how those little things, just help you confirm the choices you made in life. Like when your partner steps up like that, like
I think everybody's nervous about their partners in a way. Like she said, a person can always tell you that they're real, or I'm gonna be faithful, or I'm a righteous one, or I'm different. That's the new term, right? I'm different. I'm not like the rest. I'm not like your ex, right? People say that, but you never know until you're on your deathbed like that if that person's gonna be right there by your side. And look at her man, offering up his lung, dude. Would you give up your lung for your man?
Shut up. Call your marvelous minds. Please make sure you're not on speakerphone or Bluetooth, your name and where you're calling from tonight.
Yes, this is Alligator, OG Alligator.
Orale, what's up,
hey,
OG
what's up, man? Good to hear
Alligator?
from you again, man.
Long time no see, homie. I hope you're doing good.
Hey, Marvelous, how y'all guys doing tonight?
Good, right? Good. We're good. We're good.
Yes, sir.
What are your go for it, bro? Go for it.
Okay, well, the thing, home that I remember about both my grandparents on both parts of the family is that I remember that they had a good life, and I know they had their ups and downs, and I remember, that they slept in different rooms as they got older, and in my dad's part of the family there was alcoholism, and other things, but they stuck together and this and that until the end. And then on my mom's part of the family, okay, my grandfather Guzman and his wife, I mean, he joined the Navy at an early age, and they also slept in different rooms. But you know, like I think it's because Buffalo, like I think that they probably did that. Old people do that. Old couples tend to do that because maybe it's just part of being married. I never really knew why. All I know is basically what I saw. But it's like I was around all that old Mexican old school love and old school type of ways of getting up early in the morning and cooking breakfast. And my grandfather sat down to eat, and when I would stay at their house or the other grandparents' house, I would pretty much do the same thing. I remember my grandfather, Leon Cuauhtemoc de Leon, okay, they named him after the Cuauhtemoc Indio Mexica emperor. He liked to eat the pork chop guisado. He liked to make capirotada. He was a hard-working Mexican man. And I know my grandfather Guzman, he worked at Kelly Air Force Base, San Antonio, Texas. And, you know, I mean, the both part of my grandparents are both part of the familia. They had a pretty productive life. My grandfather, he struggled with a lot of alcoholism, and in his earlier life, he would take it out on grandma, and I heard stories about certain things. I mean, but it's like when both of them died at different times, that, oh man, homie, that just killed me, son, man.
That's a horrible situation. Man. It sucks when that happens. Because like as a kid, I remember, bro, back in like 1988 or 87, I actually saw my grandpa on my dad's part of the family. I was a young mortal then, but I actually saw him get kind of crazy with my grandmother, man. It kind of, I don't want to go into detail, but it's like the cops had to come out to the house and had to calm down the situation.
Hey, homie, can I ask you? Can I ask you something real quick? Your grandparents, right?
Yeah, man.
Your grandparents, they're the ones. Are they the ones that raised you?
Well, I would go down there to San Antonio during the summertime, bro, because my parents, they were already divorced. They got a divorce from back in the early 80s and stuff like that. So during the visitation rights, I would go down there to San Antonio for like summertime for vegetation rights, see my dad and all that stuff. And like I would go down there for Easter or like spring break or
my bad, homie, I don't mean to interrupt you. But what I was trying to get at was is there a good what is the best thing that you took from their relationship, homie? What is the best thing that you remember?
Well, I remember that my grandfather I do know that both of the grandparents on each part of the family, they were real hard working people.
That's right.
And they meant well, and I mean, and it's like whatever they believe, Vato, that's exactly what they believe. They say, I mean, I know my grandpa, Cuauhtemoc de Leon, yeah, he probably was a hard man at times, but you know, he took care of my father and his sisters and brothers and my grandmother. Like, I know they did the best they could, man, to keep everybody together, man. I mean, he was a carpenter, and he knew how to play golf and stuff like that. And about a couple of years ago, I asked Dad, my father, in the truck, and I asked him, "Hey, Dad, hey, did Grandpa ever believe in God?" And he told me, "Son, your grandpa De Leon didn't believe in anything because he always said, if there was a God, why is it all these poor kids all around the world are hungry and this and that?"
That's a good point.
It's like,
And my grandpa used to say the same thing. He used to get mad at me when I used to leave food,
and it's
food on me. Real quick, my bad. Norby, stop closing your eyes. You're messing me up right here. Hey, every time Norby hears a story, he closes his eyes, man. He has me
I like to imagine. I like to imagine the whole thing. But anyway, Gator, we gotta go, bro. Cause the call's been a little too long now.
All right, homie. Hey, my respects, OG Gator. Shout out to OG Gator. I appreciate you, homie.
Definitely, man.
all the marvelous, all the nobles.
I appreciate you, Gator.
My
Thank you, man.
respects, homie.
Shout out to Gator all the way from Texas. We appreciate him. I mean,
Norby, man, don't close your eyes.
I like to imagine the story, because when I hear a story, I gotta imagine it, and I can't do it with my eyes open. It looks weirder when I'm like looking up.
Oh, there's a gang of people watching you.
Caller, you're on Marvelous Mind Show tonight. Please make sure you're not on Bluetooth or speakerphone. Your name and where you're calling from tonight.
Ya saben cómo me pongo, ¿para qué me invitan?
Hey.
Dang, man, NORBEEZ, you're crazy. Shout out to Gator, though. Punk Bug, I see you in the chat. Appreciate you, homie.
Shout out to government username.
I think I've seen the Rankers
Hey,
World,
where's
too.
Truth Hurts? Where's our token white guy?
Shout out to Rankers World.
Shout out to Raider Rich.
P-Dog. Shout out to P-Dog.
Caller, you're on Marvelous Minds tonight. Your name and your actually, you know what? Please make sure you're not on Bluetooth or speakerphone, and your name and where you calling from tonight.
Are you sure, NORBEEZ? I'm not gonna get dropped.
Yes, sir. I could hear the TV though. You mind turning down the TV so you don't hear the echo?
Oh, so you are aware when you drop calls.
He's dropping calls, homie. When people call in, he has his eyes closed and he's just like that. Like, oh, man, crazy.
No, you only know they're 28. You know, you drop calls. Yo.
You're done, fool. Stop playing around with the show.
See?
Go ahead. NORBEEZ is messing around now. Go ahead, homie. Go ahead. Give us your 2 cents, dog.
Oh my God! Just because I said Tony Hayes? Damn.
He gets all wet. He gets all. You can't talk about his vato like that.
Shout out Tony, eh?
Who let you give him a
I
shout
just
out?
noticed. I was like, what the hell? I was like, man. I was like, oh, pues.
Crazy.
Nah, but you know what? The other call, you know what? I kind of feel that the same too. I was talking to my son lately, and I was like, damn, dude, like back in the days, like we didn't grow up with phones, iPads. You know what I mean? Like we played outside, dude. Like we lived to play outside.
Yeah.
The soccer ball, like we would hide to go outside, like little by little, dude, like tag and everything. My son recently, he was just like, oh, like I don't want to play outside. I was like, why? Because it's boring. I was like, why? I was like, dude, like even wrestling, dude, you played wrestling, WWF, like, dude, everywhere, like we played.
Yeah.
And I just kept out because I'm like, dude, this new generation is built on crap. Like no like masculinity, no nothing. It's just like they don't have Wi-Fi, they don't want to go outside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Facts.
And I'm just like, what the hell? Like, it just trips me out because I'm like, dude, like, no, like, we used to play outside, marbles, toy soldiers, everything, dude. Like, soccer, fucking freeze, tag, and everything.
Mm.
And just the other caller was saying, I was just like, I'm relating. I'm like, yeah, dude, we're a like dying generation, if anything, because
Yep.
these kids, they're not listening, bro. To be honest, they're not. Like, the easier it gets, the better for them.
That's true.
Pretty
That's
much.
true.
Hey, so
That's very true.
I mean, I personally believe that everything contributes to how you're gonna be in a relationship, right? And what you're saying right now, playing outside and stuff like that, I think that is a good thing, you know. And I believe, I mean, like, girls back in the days, they were rough, man. They fell down and they played just like they rode their bikes, just like we did, you know.
That's my daughter, bro. My daughter's more,
Yeah,
she's more rough than my son,
yeah.
which is a trip.
Yeah, they were out there in the field, you know, and now
Yeah.
they're just real. And I mean, I understand a girl's supposed to be girly and stuff like that, but I also believe that you know, a girl also has to learn how to defend herself too, you know, or know how it is to fall down and pick herself back up too, you know. So, dang, that dog.
I even feel bad for me. Like, if you were to see me as a person, you'd be like, oh, this fool, you know, he has the shit together.
Yeah.
But then when I see my son, I'm like, fuck, like, where the fuck am I lacking?
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, where am I lacking? Because this is where the typical stereotype is, where, like, yeah, I'm separated from my baby mama, and I think this is where it plays a factor, dude. They hit that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, well, we're split, and that's it. Like, dude, they're not the same. And I see it, they're not the same. And I can almost say, if the other vato or whatever, and if he's on his, you know, on his cues, my son's gonna fall.
Damn. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's a tough one.
And then what can I do? Can I have my relationship and then intervene? And then have my baby mama be like, oh, you're too much in here? You know what I mean? Like, it's fucked up. Oh, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
But I see that shit way too often because a lot of my homies, my younger homies, dude, they have like 2, 3, 4, 5 kids. And I see that shit. I'm like, dude, but are you involved? Not really.
Ooh.
You have to work, fool. Just like me, you have to work just to provide for them.
Yeah.
And then that fucks up the next generation.
You know what? I think that a big thing too, bro, is that say we're separate, say we have kids with somebody and we're separating. I think that a big thing that we should do, and just as being an adults about it, is that if we're gonna go our separate ways, fine. If we're gonna have other relationships, fine. But let's come in agreement how we're gonna raise our child. You know, do we have the same belief system? And I think like this because when we break up with a woman or whatever, you know, we do things out of spite just to get them mad, you know?
It depends on the female, dog. Like, I don't want to cut you off on that, but
no, go ahead.
It depends on the female, fool. You know, and to be honest, like, it really does. Like, I don't want to bash, nothing like that, but nah, dude, it really does, dude. Like, especially if they can get benefits and they hear their other homegirl, like, oh, I get benefits. And it's, like, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate
it. Like, but no, but like, I just wanted to call in because the next caller, I'm just like, oh yeah, dude, like, it just.
Yeah, I appreciate your call, homie.
For sure, man.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Man. Thank you, man.
Norbeez, don't drop my call.
Yeah,
I'll try not to, bro.
Don't drop the call, Norbeez. Don't drop the call, Norbeez.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
I know people from hot class phone, so what's up?
He's never been there, homie. He's never been there. Man, the chat's going crazy, man.
Why?
You guys are crazy. I'm trying not to laugh. I need to stop reading that. You guys are
Stop
crazy.
looking at the chat. Focus on the show.
Anyways, shout out to the homie Gator. I appreciate you calling, homie.
Definitely. Yeah,
They're saying Gator had more to say. My bad. I didn't mean to cut him off, but we were on the phone for a minute with him.
Yeah, that was already at like 8 minutes with them, and we want to try to get as many calls as we can tonight. You know.
Yeah, my apologies.
Yeah,
My apologies, homie.
we need as many stories from you guys because you guys are the real people here. Me and Marvelous, we're just well, I'm just a good looking dude and he's just a dude. I don't know what to say, but
Thanks a lot, Morbius.
caller, you're in the Marvelous Mind Show tonight. Please make sure you're not on Bluetooth or speakerphone, your name and where you're calling from.
What's good, bro? I'm Sanchez, calling from Stockton.
Shout out to Mr. Sanchez.
From Stockton. Welcome in, bro.
That's right. Hey, Marvel, I have a question, fool. Have you watched the movie Begonia?
But no.
Boconia?
Begonia, okay, bro. Trip on this, homie.
Go ahead.
Go on freaking Peacock and look at this movie called Begonia, bro. It's with that girl, Emma Stone from ECA.
Yeah.
Bro, at the end of the movie, it's about this girl, right? She's a freaking, she's famous or whatever. So there's these two nerds. This is two like freaking nerds that believe like in aliens and the outer space and all these things. And they have this theory about her, right?
Yeah.
And people think they're crazy, so they kidnap her, fool. And they kidnap her, and they try to they question her about like where's your planet, where's this, and she's tripping the whole time, like what the heck?
Yeah.
Like I'm just the CEO of my company. But bro, there's a big old twist at the end, fool. That it shows, bro, the flat Earth, homie. That we live in the flat Earth. It's freaking
What?
sick, fool.
Well, there goes the ending. Spoiler alert.
So
Yeah.
what? So what?
Nah,
Let him
but
tell us.
You gotta watch it though, fool. Like, cause the whole movie, you're thinking like it's a comedy movie, right?
Yeah.
Like you're thinking that these two dudes are. No bad, I'm kind of sick. These two guys are freaking like they're freaking nerds, they're retards, whatever.
Yeah.
But they're actually on it, bro. Like everything they study from all the theories from back in the day, like everything they follow up until today.
Yeah.
It led them to believe that she was like a hybrid alien, fool. And then she actually was. But I'm not gonna spoil it exactly what happened. But towards the end, though, it is exposed. Towards the end, it is exposed. Pinche NORBEEZ, bro.
Hey, it's Begonia with the. Is it?
It's Begonia. Bugonia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Watch it, fool, bro. That movie freaking trip you out, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Cause the story, I'm not gonna say it, but at the end, it does show that we live in a flat Earth, bro. Like it's and how it's set up, and how we live, and it's sick, bro. Yeah. One more question though. Hey, man, fool, I used to listen to all you guys with Tony, man. Are you guys follow up on Tony?
Oh yeah, it was his birthday party last week.
Yeah, NORBEEZ had a slumber party with them last week.
Hey, shout out Tony.
No, man. He was probably wearing calzones that said "Puro Oaxaca."
Serio. Yeah, on the butt cheek.
Yeah, they're gay.
All right.
All right, man. Thanks, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah, watch it.
I'm gonna check it out. Gracias, homie. I add to my respects. Thank you for calling in, homie.
Thanks for taking us the whole movie.
All right, my boy.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Hey, look at Smear Gang. OG Gator demands an apology. NORBEEZ, apologize to him for having your eyes closed.
But no, that's just how I hear. Sorry, shout out to Julia Ochoa. We got the movie is Begonia, is Bugonia. That is about two conspiracy obsessed men kidnap the CEO of a major company when they become convinced that she is an alien who wants to destroy Earth.
Oh, wow.
It's rated R and streaming on all platforms. Well, actually, I don't know if it's streaming on platforms. I'm just used to saying that. Caller, you're in the Marvelous Mind Show tonight. Your name and where you're calling from. Please make sure you're not on Bluetooth or speakerphone.
Will do, NORBEEZ. It's Lotus from West Texas.
Shout out to
Big Lotus.
Texas.
Finally. What's up, Lotus?
What's up, y'all? Hey, I wanted to touch on that the thing you were talking about with the beds being separate.
Oh,
the TV
yeah.
shows and the movies.
Yes.
In 1930, they did a it was they started this code. It was statutes and limitations to certain things, certain themes in movies and in TV shows. You couldn't show things like female independence. You couldn't. They especially didn't want you to show anything that showed the severity of the Great Depression that was happening at the time. If there was a story about a villain, in the end, the villain had to catch justice. Like it couldn't be like he rode off into the sunset with, like if he stole a bunch of shit or something. He had to get his, in other words.
Right.
So they had all these regulations that you had to abide by, and they stopped enforcing it completely in 1984 because it was just such poorly enforceable, thing. It was kind of like an unwritten law. But a lot of producers and studios would not touch certain shows and movies presented to them if they weren't like showing, people on the up and up, what they would call like, good Christian values. Like you were talking about, they couldn't put the beds. Nobody slept in the same bed. It was really odd depiction if you look back on it, because everybody knew that wasn't really the case of what they were showing, like in I Love Lucy and a lot of the movies back then.
Yeah.
So, that had a lot to do with it. And a lot of it was pressure from religious groups. And then a lot of it was, from the government.
Right.
If you remember the government back in the 40s, just about every movie that came out in the mid 40s, it was pro-war propaganda shit. Like everything was pro World War II.
One of the old shows, my bad, no, I didn't mean to interrupt you, bro, but one of the old shows, before I forget, was Combat. Yeah. It was called Combat I used to watch that with my grandfather. It was in black and white. It was when television was barely transitioning to color TV. And we used to watch that show for hours, man, watch that show with him, Combat.
Yeah, but yeah, they did a lot of, they controlled the messaging in the movies and the TV shows a lot because I don't know, like I said, a lot of it was part just religious groups doing it, and then the government wanted their hand in it, and it stifled a lot of creativity. So a lot of people just weren't having it, so they just did away with it completely. And after 1984, they really didn't have anything, regulating movies and the creative content.
But real quick, go ahead, NORBEEZ, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I just want to say it's a trip because I think about it about the history that they're now bringing out. Well, they've been out there if you would have done your own research, but back then they would do, like, especially for World War II, they would do a lot of propagandas and cartoons and movies. Against the Germans.
Right.
But what's crazy is that those same movie studios and cartoons, they would promote drag a lot, like a lot of drag.
Well, that's what I was gonna get to right now. Go ahead.
And then you come to realize now that a lot of people are hearing that in the people that were getting kicked out of Germany or being in prison, they were doing the same thing there too, where they were like pushing a lot of drag stuff, a lot of LGBT thing stuff. Because you will have Bugs Bunny dress up in drag trying to make out with a male cartoon character.
Yeah.
And a lot you got a lot of that stuff back then.
But I think government has always had their hand in media, and it started way back when they used to do plays,
Yeah.
And you go watch this whole play at a cathedral or whatever you want to call it. But I want to know, do you think, bro? And because this is what I think. I mean, I know they still have their hand on everything, But what do you think about, because you've seen over the years how they've introduced every we'll say male figure or prominent male figure, they dress up as a woman, or that's one of them. The other one is, what do you think it is, or if there is an agenda? Back in the 90s, there was male figures that were action heroes, bro. We had our Arnold Schwarzenegger, we had Bruce Willis, Die Hard, we had you can name some of the other, Sylvester Stallone, and these were just a one man. Like there wasn't no team, there wasn't nobody. These were actually known as heroes to us. You had the Hulk Hogan, Mr. T. You had all these. Stop closing your eyes, NORBEEZ.
Can't help it,
man. But I'm saying, like, we had heroes, and now we don't have heroes. You have fictional characters as a group, such as the Fantastic Four. And I get it, they're old comics and stuff like that. But you don't have no one person. Do you think they removed that from the movies to remove the hero in you?
I think they removed it to remove the strong male figure in general because, and I hate to get political with this, but the left is very, very, very big on doing away with fathers, doing away with strong, prominent male role models, and in movies and in film as well as TV shows, what character do the fathers usually play? They're usually these very stupid, very lost human beings who are completely with nobody without the all-knowing, all-wise woman by their side. You ever watch a commercial with a man, like take for instance like a cleaning agent or something. They're advertising something for cleaning, and the man is doing something. He's spilling it all over himself. He's just a complete fucking buffoon. But here comes the woman to save the day with the product that's the best, that's chosen. And I think that it has a lot to do with just trying to erase masculinity as a whole, because a culture, a society without prominent, powerful male role models is a society and a culture that can easily be swayed and conquered.
Facts. Like Married with Children.
Shout out to Al Bundy.
Exactly.
Hey, but let me ask you. But let me say that because it sounds like
Homer Simpson.
It sounds like we're doing the opposite of how it started, because back then, and let me bring this up because Lattice brought up those rules, which was known as the Hayes Code, the Hayes Code that ran from 1934 to 1968. And Lattice said that you said that they didn't allow for feminism and all these other things, right? To promote these things. Now you would say it's the opposite, where they won't show masculinity in these movies and shows. It's I mean, does it feel like we're heading towards another Germany here? Because I feel like that's kind of what happened over there, where that's how they started with plays and eventually movies, where they made these rules, and then little by little they would introduce all these things, and they would become the opposite.
What do you mean another Germany though? What do you mean? In a good sense or
as a bad sense? As far as that, where we will end up having to kick out these people again, except here on this part of the world.
Well, those people that were doing all that stuff over there, they've been kicked out of almost every continent, for running the same stuff. It's always been the same thing, bro. And it was brought here. And it was brought here.
Well, because for the most,
look at all the scientists that were doing all those experiments, homie, on mind control and stuff. They were brought here. They were given land, bro. They were pardoned. In a sense. I don't know if it was fully done like the way it was supposed to be done, but they gave them asylum here, homie.
But don't worry, guys. NORBEEZ will be the masculine man.
Man, you better be quiet.
Anyway. Well, we do need to see more positive masculine roles, and let the young people know that there's no such thing as toxic masculinity. Whenever people speak of that, what they're saying is it's masculinity that they fear. They fear that they don't want it because it goes against their agenda. And like I said, if you get rid of all the men, all that's left are women and children, and they feel they can do as they wish with them. And the government raises the women and children. The government leads them by the nose wherever they want them.
Mouse utopia. I appreciate your call, homie. Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you,
man.
Later.
Lattice is so wise, homie. We need to have him on the show. Lattice, you need to come down here, bro, and be on the show, homie. Shout out to Panther. I appreciate you, homie, for being on the chat. We got Larry King and Pues. Yeah, take another one. Shout out to the Big Jedi. I appreciate you, bro.
Shout out to Jedi. Okay, caller, you're on the Marlins Mind Show. Please make sure you're not on Bluetooth or speakerphone. Your name and where are you calling from tonight?
Hey, this is Frank Ticas. Dropping knowledge. I'm calling from El Salvador, from the jungles of El Salvador, man. I got deported, man.
Hey, that's right. Shout out to El Salvador.
Did you?
Yeah, brother. I got deported a few years ago, man. I fucked up and I ran my mouth in the cop car and they threw me out.
Oh man, my respects to you, homie. I hope you're doing good out there, and
glad you're alive, bro.
Hey, but hold on.
What?
My homie exposed to Fernando Ray Gomez from San Bernardino. He He said he wants to put hands on you, brother.
Man, is that what you call for?
You see,
Man, he don't got no hands.
When I said Moccasin, California, I was like, this guy's saying he's from El Salvador. He's not from El Salvador. I know.
Where is he
Hey,
from?
but what's up with
Moccasin?
that? He said that after he beats Dubs down, he's gonna beat you down.
I mean,
I say he just
He
skipped
couldn't
Dubs, right?
look. He couldn't even last in a jail cell, homie. He, you know, him calling man down. So he better stop it with all that.
anyways,
Oh, you know, bro.
But look at. He used to watch me and be a big fan of me, and I'm sure
like
he
many.
learned
Like
a lot. You know, he should stop it, all his little what he does, homie, following another man's whole life. Like he's literally following Dubs' life, homie. Like think about that, dog. For somebody to wake up every day, and Batos do it to me too, homie. They'll watch my show and they'll critique what I'm saying and stuff like that. But for you to wake up every day and create a channel to get on another man's life that you were busted with, because they were busted together, homie. They were on the same whatever, you know, dorm together or wherever they were at. For you to wake up, that's pretty low. That's low on your character, and I'm sure he's gonna see it, or you're gonna tell him, or and I don't mind either, you know. But you gotta grow up out of that, homie, because there's only so many prison stories that you can tell, and that life it don't lead nowhere, homie. There's no life in it.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Stop looking at other guys on YouTube.
Stop watching other
Stop
vatos.
reacting to other guys.
Why would you want to watch somebody else's balls walk around all day, homie, when you got your own, you know? But hey, you have a good night.
He's been gone.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Oh, why'd you hang up?
Oh, he got dropped.
I'm sure
got
he had a
dropped.
lot to say, but exposed to, if you are saying something, just shh.
Do your own thing. Don't stop. You guys.
There's nothing over here. There's nothing over here.
The problem is a lot of these guys are gossiping with each other. They're putting off the femininity in them out there. They're making guys look more like
That is feminine. That is
very feminine.
But anyways, you know, other than that, guys, I appreciate
no disrespect to females.
I appreciate you guys joining us tonight. NORBEEZ, you got any last words or what?
You know what? I'm glad we talked about these topics, especially for the relationship stuff, because that's one thing that a lot of these channels, a lot of these people with podcasts, they don't talk about this kind of things about like relationships, how it is now, how it was back then. So it's good that we could talk about this to you know, reminisce and think about how it was and how it is now and how it could change, because honestly it really could change. There's unfortunately too many men and women that are hurt and they don't want to accept that real love exists with women anymore, and then women that same thing, that have been hurt and don't believe in any guys anymore. And the bad part about this is that they go on Instagram, they go on YouTube, TikTok, and they talk about this, and they unfortunately start convincing their audience that, you know what, yeah, we don't need guys, they're jerks, or guys that say, you know what, we don't need girls, they all they want is things. And it's sad because it's just really poisoning our community when you know, we need to express that no, there is love, you just got to be strong enough to accept it, you know.
Wow, no, so vibrant right now, dog.
That's what
I
I
love
do.
when you're so intelligent or like that.
Hey.
Anyways, that was it, NORBEEZ, or what?
Yes, thank you.
All right. First of all, thank you for everybody that left a comment. Thank you for everybody that participated in the chat. I appreciate you. Even that last caller, appreciate you too. You know, relaying another message for supposedly another man. You know, always let a man relay that message himself. You know what I mean? It's when you become the middleman and go back and forth. I'm not done.
Sorry, I don't think it's
Good.
I'm just saying.
So when you go back and forth and you little cheese me like that, well, this guy, this is what they said about you, and this is what they said about you. You're worse than a woman. Don't do that, homie. So anyways, what I want to say about the real subject that we talked about tonight is that a lot of us, I know we have high expectations of what we want our spouse to be like, but we have to come to the realization of what today's times are like. You know, and today's times are very toxic, especially with social media. And I get it. We've been through a lot of stuff. We've seen our parents go through a lot of stuff, aunts and uncles, and broken relationships, even ourselves. Maybe we might be broken up from our baby's moms, or maybe we have multiple babies' moms or babies' daddies, or maybe we even been married and divorced. But don't let that ruin it for somebody else that is willing to give you their everything. You know, there is somebody out there for you, but you need to stop searching for it and just let it happen naturally. You know, we force things on people and expectations because we're just lonely. We want somebody to tell us they love us. We want somebody to be compassionate towards us, and you know, even cook for us and doing all the material things like buy us things and make us feel special, you know. But you don't need somebody to make you feel special. It's when you know that you're special when it naturally happens for you. So just if you're not in a relationship right now, if you are finding yourself only or whatever, um pick up a hobby.
Hey.
You know, do something with yourself other than look for somebody, because you're most likely you're gonna go into a dead end. You know, you're gonna create this fictitious fairy tale and that you found somebody and they're gonna be all cool at first, and then a couple of months down the line you're gonna find out they were just the same as your ex or worse. You know, so that's all I can say right now about that. For those that are in relationships, continue to hold your other half down, you know, no matter what. Never assume things, but always communicate with that person, you know, and really get to know who you're dealing with, you know. I appreciate you guys in the chat. We'll see you on the oldie show Wednesday. I appreciate you. Thank you, NORBEEZ, for your assistance. Shout out to OG Gator out there. I appreciate that call, homie. Sorry, NORBEEZ was making me laugh, closing his eyes all the time. Shout out to Big Celabura, Barrio Norwalk. I appreciate you too, homie. Para that came and got tatted también. I appreciate you too. And everybody else in the chat, I send my love and respects always.
Shout out to Sumo Element that dropped that $4.99 super chat that said, hit the like button. Yes, please. Everyone hit the like button. It's over 200 people and we only have about 104 likes.
Appreciate it.
Oh,
shout out to OG Tweety. Appreciate you, homie. Julio Ochoa, Medicine. I appreciate you too. You're too being Eileen Barajas and government username and the Jedi. Appreciate you, homie.
Hey, we love you all. Thank you for joining us for the NORBEEZ Mind Show. Appreciate you.